These soldiers have found something unbelievable. Deep in the darkness of an unknown cave system, a routine military patrol stumbled upon discoveries that would shake the foundations of modern science and history. Today, you'll discover the most bizarre things ever found in caves. Curious? Join us and let's go. Number 19. The Crone of the Catskills. Two hikers exploring a minor cave system in New York's Catskill Mountains encountered something that defies rational explanation. Tucked into a small alcove, they discovered a crude humanoid figure crafted from wood and bone, with metal nails driven through its eye sockets and a hemp rope noose around its neck. The artifact appeared to be centuries old based on material degradation, yet was found in a location that showed no other signs of human visitation. Against all better judgment, the hikers removed the artifact from the cave. What followed was a series of increasingly disturbing events that both men documented meticulously. Electronic devices in their homes began malfunctioning. Both men reported the same recurring dream of a figure standing at the foot of their beds. Motion activated. Cameras in their homes captured unexplained temperature drops and strange light anomalies appearing near the artifact. Number 18. The Hyena Death Cave. Outside Rome, archaeologists investigating a collapsed cave system made a gruesome discovery that revealed a prehistoric tragedy. The scattered remains of 9 Neanderthals, 1 woman, 7 men, and a young boy showed unmistakable evidence of a violent end that rewrites our understanding of predator-prey dynamics in prehistoric Europe. Forensic analysis of the bone damage patterns confirmed the group fell victim to an organized hyena pack attack. Unlike modern hyenas, these prehistoric specimens were significantly larger, with estimated weights exceeding 200 pounds. Cut mark analysis showed systematic hunting tactics. The hyenas deliberately targeted the weaker members first before surrounding the stronger males. Most disturbing was evidence that the attack wasn't opportunistic, but planned. The hyenas had established a den nearby and appeared to have monitored the cave for optimal attack timing. Number 17. Madagascar's underwater. Divers exploring a submerged cave system off Madagascar's coast discovered a mass graveyard of extinct giant lemurs arranged in a manner that defies natural explanation, rather than the random scattering expected from natural deaths. The skeletons were arranged in concentric circles around a central point, with the skulls all facing inward. Carbon dating reveals these lemurs died approximately 8,000 years ago, all within the same short time period. This coincides with no known natural disaster in the region and predates human settlement of the area by several thousand years. The bone structures show no signs of predation or violence, suggesting these animals died simultaneously from some unknown cause. I have a question for you. First, I would like to say that it is possible to follow the greatest curiosities of our world every day, but to do so, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, are you already subscribed? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Also, take the opportunity to like the video, so YouTube will recommend more videos from our channel, so leave your like right now, and now that you have done that, let's go. Number 16. Kenya's 78,000-year settlement. Archaeological teams exploring cave systems in Kenya uncovered evidence of continuous human habitation spanning an almost impossible time frame. Unlike typical nomadic patterns of prehistoric humans, this cave showed signs of a single group remaining in the same location for approximately 78,000 years, challenging everything we thought we knew about early human behavior. The cave presented a chronological record of human development unlike anything previously documented. Layer upon layer of habitation showed a continuous occupation, with distinct tool technologies developing in isolation rather than through cultural exchange with other groups. This suggests the inhabitants deliberately chose isolation, despite the cave's proximity to coastal areas rich with food resources. Number 15. The Afghanistan Alien Figures. During a standard reconnaissance mission in the remote mountains of Afghanistan, a team of U.S. soldiers ventured into an unmarked cave system that wasn't on any military maps. What began as a tactical sweep turned into a historical anomaly that defied explanation. The team encountered what appeared to be humanoid figures preserved in a crystal-like substance, with physical characteristics unlike anything known to modern science. These entities measured approximately 7 feet tall with disproportionately large craniums and unusually elongated limbs. The preservation system resembled a form of cryogenic stasis, with no visible technology supporting it, yet maintaining perfect preservation of the specimens. Military officials immediately established a perimeter and classified the discovery. At the highest levels, scientists brought to the site under strict confidentiality agreements reported that the composition of the crystalline substance surrounding the figures contained elements not found on the periodic table. Carbon dating attempts on organic material found nearby produced inconsistent results, with some samples appearing to be thousands of years old while others registered as technologically impossible negative ages, as if the material originated from a future time period. Number 14. The Headless Torso Mystery. In 1979, a family hunting for arrowheads in Buffalo Cave near Dubois, Idaho, made a horrifying discovery that would remain unsolved for decades. Wrapped in burlap and buried in a shallow grave lay a headless human torso with no identification or explanation for how it ended up there. The investigation took a stranger turn in 1991 when a girl exploring the same cave system discovered a mummified hand. Following this lead, investigators found more body parts in separate burlap bags scattered throughout the cave network. The dismemberment showed surgical precision, with clean cuts made by someone with anatomical knowledge. The case remained cold until 2016, when DNA Doe Project, a nonprofit organization specializing in identifying John and Jane Does, extracted genetic material from the remains. Number 13. The Dead Sea Biblical Scrolls. In 2021, archaeologists excavating the aptly named Cave of Horror in Israel's Judean desert recovered fragments of biblical scrolls dating back 1,900 years. The cave earned its grim name from the 40 human skeletons discovered there in the 1960s. Refugees who died hiding from Roman forces during the Bar Kokhba revolt. These newly discovered scroll fragments contained text from the 12 minor prophets, written in Greek with God's name appearing in ancient Hebrew. The preservation quality defied scientific explanation. Despite nearly 2 millennia in challenging desert conditions, the text remained clearly legible. Analysis of the writing style indicated professional scribal work, suggesting these weren't personal copies but official religious documents deliberately hidden during the conflict. Number 12. United Kingdom's Cannibal Cave. Gough's Cave Inn. The UK contains evidence of some of the most disturbing human behavior ever documented. Archaeological excavations revealed that approximately 14,700 years ago, the cave was home to a group of Cro-Magnon humans who practiced systematic cannibalism. On an industrial scale, the remains of at least 15 individuals were discovered, showing consistent patterns of butchery identical to those used on animal remains found in the same location. Analysis indicates the victims' bones were methodically defleshed, cracked open, to extract marrow, and then carefully engraved with complex patterns before being arranged in ritual displays. Number 11. Georgia's Bottomless Abyss. Ellison Cave in Georgia harbors one of the most terrifying natural formations in North America, a vertical shaft that plunges straight down into darkness. Unlike typical cave systems that extend horizontally, Ellison's main feature is a near-perfect vertical pit extending downward over 586 feet without interruption. Regular cave explorers report unusual acoustic phenomena within the pit. Sounds produced at certain depths create harmonic resonances that seem to amplify and distort in ways that defy normal physics. Number 10. Vietnam's Hidden World. Deep. Beneath the Vietnamese jungle lies Sun Jong Cave, a cavity in the earth so massive it contains its own weather system. Sealed off from human contact until its discovery in 2009, this cave doesn't just represent a geological wonder, it contains a completely isolated ecosystem that evolved in parallel with the outside world. Scientific teams exploring the cave have documented over 60 species found nowhere else on Earth. These include blind fish with transparent skin that navigate through electrical sensing organs, plants that photosynthesize using wavelengths of light that shouldn't penetrate to those depths, and fungal colonies that communicate through luminescence patterns similar to primitive language structures. Number 9. Mayan Underworld Portal. Archaeologists working beneath a major Mayan city complex discovered an elaborate cave system that functioned as far more than a simple ritual space. The cave contained over 150 perfectly preserved Mayan artifacts arranged in specific geometric patterns that aligned with astronomical events. Unlike typical ritual offerings, these objects show no signs of ceremonial use. Instead, they appear to have been precision-crafted tools with no known purpose. The central chamber features a natural stone formation that creates a perfect acoustic focus point. When specific tones are produced at this focal point, the entire cave system resonates at frequencies that can induce altered states of consciousness in humans. Number 8. The Neanderthal Timeline Disruption. In a secluded Italian cave system, scientists made a discovery that completely rewrote our understanding of human evolution. The skull of a Neanderthal, encrusted with mineral deposits, underwent advanced dating procedures that stunned the scientific community. Dating techniques revealed the skull to be approximately 170,000 years old, making it the oldest Neanderthal specimen ever discovered. This finding created a significant disruption in the established evolutionary timeline. The cranial structure showed developmental features previously thought to appear much later in the evolutionary process. Number 7. The Hobbit Species Evidence. On a remote Indonesian island, archaeologists discovered remains that challenged the entire framework of human evolution. In a cave untouched for thousands of years, they unearthed skeletons of what appear to be fully adult human-like beings, standing approximately 3 feet tall with brain cases significantly smaller than modern humans. Initially dismissed as diseased modern humans, advanced analysis revealed these individuals represented a previously unknown species of hominid, Homo floresiensis, nicknamed hobbits, due to their small stature. Number 6. The Controversial Giant Bones. Nevada's Lovelock Cave became the center of a scientific controversy following discoveries made in the early 20th century. Initial excavations uncovered what some claimed were remains of humans of extraordinary stature, with newspaper accounts describing skeletons over 7 feet tall with disproportionately large skulls. The cave contained over 10,000 artifacts and showed signs of continuous habitation stretching back approximately 4,000 years. Native Paiute traditions speak of a tribe of red-haired giants called Zite-Ka, who were hostile and cannibalistic before being driven to extinction. Number 5. Israel's Ancient Treasure Cache. Near the Sea of Galilee, an amateur explorer discovered a hidden crevice containing a remarkable collection of artifacts from the time of Alexander the Great, approximately 2,300 years ago. The cache included silver coins bearing Alexander's profile, jewelry that would have belonged to the elite class, and several sealed scrolls that have yet to be fully translated. What makes this find particularly unusual is the method of concealment. The items were stored in a sealed copper vessel with an elaborate locking mechanism, far more sophisticated than other examples from the same period. The vessel itself was placed within a small chamber that had been carefully cut into the rock and sealed with a substance that lab analysis revealed to be partially composed of materials not native to the region, including traces of unique minerals, found only in specific regions of modern-day Afghanistan. Number 4. Homo luzonensis discovery. Deep within the remote caves of the Philippines, researchers made a groundbreaking discovery that challenged our entire understanding of human evolution. These caves harbored bones of a previously unknown human species, scientifically classified as Homo luzonensis. Standing barely over a meter tall, these hominids featured anatomical adaptations specifically designed for climbing trees, completely contradicting standard evolutionary models. Carbon dating placed these remains between 50,000 to 67,000 years ago, confirming they coexisted with both Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens. The implications devastated conventional evolutionary timelines. Number 3. Slovenia's living dragons. Within the flooded cave systems of Slovenia, explorers discovered creatures so bizarre that local villagers mistook them for mythical beings. For over 400 years, these pale, serpentine creatures sparked fears of dragon infestations throughout the region. The truth proved equally fascinating. Scientists identified them as Proteus anguinus, a species combining features thought biologically. Impossible! These human fish possess translucent skin, revealing internal organs and blood vessels, creating an unsettling humanoid appearance. Their biology defies conventional understanding. They can survive without food for up to 12 years by reducing their metabolism to near-death levels while maintaining cognitive function. Number 2. The Roman weapons cache. In 2023, photographers documenting Dead Sea rock formations accidentally stumbled upon one of the most significant Roman-era military discoveries in decades. Hidden within a nearly inaccessible sea cave were 4 perfectly preserved Roman swords, alongside spears, daggers, and other military equipment dating approximately 900 years ago. The remarkable preservation defied scientific explanation. Despite exposure to salt water and the passage of nearly 2 millennia, the metal showed minimal corrosion, with leather components still intact and flexible. Number 1. Neanderthal cave art discovery. French archaeologists exploring a remote limestone cave unearthed evidence that completely transformed our understanding of Neanderthal cognitive abilities. The cave walls contained intricate engravings dating back approximately 57,000 years, thousands of years earlier than the oldest previously known human art. Unlike simplistic scratches, these engravings demonstrated sophisticated patterning and deliberate composition. Geometric shapes arranged in consistent mathematical relationships suggested abstract thinking previously thought impossible for Neanderthals. Now I have a special recommendation for you. Are you seeing this video that is appearing on the screen? Click on it because I'm sure you'll like it. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.